there's a part inside of me that thinks that, you know, my ministry, the effort that I put in serving God, worshiping Him, glorifying Him is a waste. And I, you know, I thought about this thing, and I think it really is a dangerous thought from the enemy. Thinking that your the effort that you put in ministry is a waste. I believe that it is totally opposite opposite to what the Bible teaches and to what Jesus teaches, right? I mean, I know this song called Altar, and the chorus goes, "There's no waste at the altar," and I use that song to remind myself that I may feel tired, I may feel burned out from all my work, all the effort that I put in the ministry. But at the end of the day, every second, every ounce of energy that I put in to serve God in my ministry, all of it is never wasted. All of it, every attempt at glorifying God is never waste. There's no, if we make an example, right? At school, for example, there are times when you just put so much effort in studying for a test, for example, for an exam, and then you just fail that test or that exam, and you feel like all the hours that you've put in were a waste, but with Jesus, you cannot waste. I mean, everything that you do for the ministry is never a waste. It is never a waste because glorifying God comes from the heart, and God knows your intentions. God knows, the work, and He recognizes the work and the effort you put in the ministry, how much you've, how hard you worked in the ministry. Maybe you work in a digital department, digital ministry, and you worked hard to edit that video, or you're part of the praise and worship team and you spend hours practicing and singing that song or playing that instrument. But all of that is never a waste. In fact, all of those hours you spent, they were worship. They are a form of worship. I mean, worship isn't just on the stage or on the pulpit. It's also at home, for example, when you practice. It's also the day before, Saturday, when you practice for praise and worship. Or it's also when you're preparing that sermon or that devotion or that message you're going to deliver. And so, yeah. Whenever I think that all of the things I'm doing are a waste, all the effort I put in is a waste, I remind myself that God appreciates everything that I do. God doesn't think that everything that you're doing is a waste. In fact, if the thing that you are doing is glorifying God, well, that is worship. That is enough. And we should do our best in everything that we do. And yes, there's no waste at the altar.